Hello, we're the Mystical Mojos and we're excited to be here. We're going to look at a new song, I think. I'm assuming so. Jonathan, my brother, is going to show me something. If you haven't seen us before, we are here to explore music. So if you want to join the journey, remember to subscribe and like and share and
comments. Okay, so today I'm showing you a song by the classic British rock band Supertramp.
Oh, I do know Supertramp. I don't know anything about them,
Right.
but I can just remember listening to it when I was traveling. I must have had access to an album or something like that.
Yes.
So it's got memories for me.
Memories. Supertramp were formed in 1970. They've had a massive impact on music and many people's lives. This particular song is called Take the Long Way Home, which is probably their most well-known song. Yep. And it was the third single from, well, in America, it was their third single. In Britain, it was the sixth track of their 1979 album, Breakfast in America. So interestingly enough, this was actually, even though this is the first song or the lead single, this was the last song written for the album. So this is the official music video, Supertramp, Take the Long Way Home. Okay, so there's a lot to say already. Really interesting introduction. Obviously a piano-driven song.
And that's bringing the rhythm as well.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
Because you'll notice the drum part at this point is really sparse. And there's a couple of tom hits here and there. There's some small percussion things going on. But you're right, the piano is driving the rhythm. And we've got the harmonica.
How cool is the harmonica? It's done well on this song.
Yeah, it's not always done well. But in this song, it's done really well. And got to mention the voice.
It's so unique.
Roger Hodgson, very unique voice.
Very unique voice.
He's quite a high singer, like where his range sits is pretty high.
And it's harsh as well, but it works. Do you get that harshness that I'm talking about or not?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I don't mean this in a negative way, but it's quite shrill.
Yeah. But it suits the music.
Definitely suits the music.
Yeah.
Okay, what great songwriting.
It's amazing.
It's really interesting. It's clever. Every part fits together like a puzzle.
Yes.
But it's a very unique sound.
Very unique. It's actually a really negative lyrics.
Like, I wasn't really listening to the lyrics, but tell me.
Oh, no. It's like you're part of the scenery, so you're not, no one notices you. And then your wife thinks that you're part of the furniture. Oh, my goodness. And then lonely nights turn to lonely days. And yet there's an upbeatness to the actual music behind it, which is really interesting. And so it's lyrics that connect, like if you're going through lonely times or whatever, it can completely connects.
Yes.
But then the upbeat music. So it kind of is like, okay, someone understands me.
Yeah.
And I just love that they've got musical lyrics pasted onto the piano and the synth, like with sticky tape, and it's handwritten. Like that's true musicians.
It's musicians. It's really innovative. I really like the organ, sort of doing some fills here and there. The whole thing is built around the piano idea at the start.
I had no idea these lyrics.
It's so negative.
The only time that there is a spark is when he's on stage. And then he's got to get back into reality, where it's a catastrophe.
And when you think about what your life could have been, it's very negative. But the song is so upbeat.
I don't know even the lyrics at the end, so maybe it turns around.
Maybe, we'll see.
Maybe.
Clarinet solo, very unusual for a pop tune. The clarinet and the harmonica are trading solos, it's actually really cool. It's unusual. I was going to say before, the piano style reminds me a little bit of Elton John, Billy Joel. You can kind of hear some of those influences in there. I don't know whether they were an influence, but just stylistically and from the era, there are similarities. Yeah. But this is very, very well done.
See what you could have been. Oh, what you might have been if you would have more time. So when the day comes to settle down, well, who's to blame if you're not around? You took the long way home. 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 My chinky took the long way home. I took the long way home. I took the long way home. Ooh, yeah, I took the long way home.
Okay, that's really cool idea because you've got a melody, repeating melody, take the long way home. You've got a repeating harmonica line and then changing chords underneath.
And also using voice for rhythm
Like to give it...
within that.
Yes.
So all of them are contributing to that, as well as there being an overall song happening.
That's great songwriting because it's a way of using a single idea, melodic idea, and creating interest by changing the chords underneath it. And the vocals, like the harmonies. But I mean, they could sing. And these bands, like you got to remember, this is before auto-tune. These musicians could sing this stuff live.
Love.
A tune.
What a tune.
So much in it.
What an incredibly well-crafted, considered, interesting, creative rock/pop song.
Just a musical side. And then you've got the lyrics on top of that.
Yeah, you make a really good point about the lyrics. You've got really negative lyrics, which are actually really sad, and a really upbeat, beautiful song.
You could say that it does turn around because taking the long way home, you're just living life, but you're going back to something. It is home.
Yeah.
But it is a journey, and there's all this stuff that you go through.
Yeah.
So you could say that it does turn, like it is just a journey.
Yes, you could say
It's
that.
not just all negative.
That's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a rock pop song, actually harmonically very complicated. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of chord changes. There's a lot of harmonies. You know, the structure of it kind of winds its way. It's kind of like this continual change. You know, we're not going back a lot. There are ideas that keep getting repeated, but then we've got solos, and then we've got vocal harmony breaks, and then we've got changing chords under a melodic idea. It's very, very creative.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I mean, what would you expect from Supertramp? Phenomenal,
So cool.
an iconic classic English rock band. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.